So I heard a rumor. Rumor has it, there is a snail breeder somewhere on the East Coast that is not to be contended with. There's a snail breeder out there that is so passionate about these snails. She's earned herself a title. Now, I don't know about you, but if you've heard of the Mother of Dragons, like, you're in for a real treat there. But I got one better. Because we are doing an unboxing from the Mother of Snails. Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm Trent Wel-Don, welcome back to the Fish Room. So yes, we are doing another unboxing tonight. I know we're doing a lot of these right now. The fact is since we have the Fish Room running, I'm able to bring more items into it, right? So we got more fish we're bringing in, some fish we want to breed, some wild live bears and all that. But then there's kind of one thing I wanted to get again in the Fish Room and try and breed again, and that was mystery snails. So I did have some for quite a while. The original ones I had, kind of a brown coloration, weren't anything crazy, but it's when I kind of learned how to breed mystery snails. I was having a lot of fun with that. I did really well actually. Like, I had a lot of clutches going on. So my old Mabu puffer, he ate really well. I'm sorry, Lav. I apologize for saying that, but trust me, your snails are in good hands. We're gonna unbox these, but first, I really want to tell you who I got these from. All right, so just so everybody knows, these did come from the Mother of Snails. That is her name. That's what she goes by now. Her Instagram handle is Lavnia. I'll be leaving links down in the description below. I'm definitely giving you a card there, some text to show you her Instagram. But I love it is that she calls herself the Mother of Snails on Instagram, and for good reason too. So I found Lavnia, and she's been a great supporter of mine on my YouTube channel here. She's been great. We've talked a lot. She's been joining live streams. She's been joining videos. She's just an excellent person. And look at this packaging. So Lav is an Instagram, we're gonna say star, right? Like an Instagram personality, an Instagram idol. And you need to check out her channel because man, she does some incredible things, guys. I mean, oh, check that out. Personal card. I love it when this is why I like ordering from people from the hobby, is you get stuff like this, right? It's always cool to order from big companies, but when you find somebody that's, you know, just a good person, man, these are awesome. So, she gotta say, so Lavnia, right? Mother of Snails, her Instagram thing is awesome. The time lapses she does of feeding her snails is absolutely incredible. And then, geez, look at this packaging. Wow, Lav, you did a great job with this. I'm very impressed. So this definitely shows that she is very concerned about the animal's welfare. I mean, guys, look at all of this packaging for this, but this is the thing, like, this is her passion. These are her babies. These are things that are personally bred and raised by her. So, of course, she's going to put a little more time and care into these. And we're going to get some high-quality mystery snails. So, good color mystery snails in my area are actually kind of hard to find sometimes. So I was really happy to reach out to Lav and purchase some snails from her. But, okay, what was I saying? So, her Instagram. Guys, she does some of the coolest snail feedings I've ever seen on Instagram. Has some really good ideas on there. She recently just talked about Snello, which is a great food source for snails. Maybe we can actually get her to do a collaboration with us on that. And then she actually did a video on Instagram showing you how to make an incubator, just like I did on mine. So I will be leaving some cards as we go along on this, but like I said, wanted to unbox these, wanted to show you the quality you're gonna get from purchasing from Lav. So snails, you ship them in damp paper towels. So the top of that lid has some holes, there's kind of some circulation, but then you want damp paper towels because you actually don't ship snails in water. You ship them in just damp, moist, to allow them to survive. And oh my gosh, guys, look at that. So let me see here. Is that picking that up? Absolutely beautiful. So I asked Lav for some purples and magentas because the previous ones I had were just, say, kind of a muted brown. I did have some gold ones, but I shipped my gold ones out to HC Aqua so he can enjoy those. And then I wanted the purple and the magenta from Lav, and wow, not disappointed at all. So they look good. A lot of people are gonna be really concerned about when they get new snails is when you first put them in the tank that they're not gonna move right away. You gotta remember, like, they literally just got shipped in. Give them maybe a day, maybe 2 days. So what the smart thing to do is put them in the corner of a tank and let them move on their own. And then you can also actually smell each. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, if it has like just a rotten smell coming from it, it's most likely did not survive the shipping. But all of these look good. There's no apparent bad smell coming from the package. And Lav is awesome. She included a couple extra for me. Just like, guys, look at these colors. Like, these are, no, come on, don't focus on me, focus on that. Those are gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And like I say, Lav does a fantastic job. So let's go ahead and set these up in a tank and we'll talk a little more. All right, so we got the snails here. Beautiful. Oh, don't worry, didn't lose it. Did not lose it. It stayed in there. All right, enough of that talking. So one thing you can do with your snails is, so I'm working on getting tanks set up this weekend. So I'm actually going to do a species-only snail tank. That is my goal. That's what I want to do. I really want to breed these guys, and I love these colors. So they're going to come hang out down here in this tank, though. This one stays cooler. So mystery snails, actually, they don't need a lot of heat. These are things that can go with cooler water fish. And these new live bears I have will be a good tank mate for a little bit, just while we kind of get things settled and in place. But then one thing I recommend doing when you get new snails in is people are going to be, like I say, people are going to be really concerned if they're alive or dead or not. Now, the good thing here is none of these are floating. That's a good sign. But then what you can do is, you can see I'm actually packing them. Well, not packing them, I'm just setting them. I'm setting them in the tank, but in a corner of the tank. Now, what that's going to allow me to do is actually monitor these snails. That way, in a day and a half, if any of those snails haven't moved yet, now I have some cause to be concerned, because I definitely want to make sure these guys are alive, doing well for me, because these are ones that I'm really excited to have. These colors are fabulous. Now, one thing I'm noticing here is how good the shells are of these snails. So snails, when they grow, they're going to need calcium in their diet to make sure their shells stay hard, they grow properly, and you can actually get like growth rings on your shells. So if you, I personally have really hard water. I've mentioned that plenty of times. I know you're probably tired of me hearing that. Maybe probably end up a drinking game of it. But I do not need to add anything. But when I do get that very species-specific snail tank up and running, I will be adding things like crushed coral if I need to. The wonder shells are my favorite because it adds this straight kind of calcium to the water. You can feed things like the Snello. I actually want to do a video on making that to show you how easy that is. And those are all good options to make sure you get enough calcium in your snail's diet, else you'll actually get these weird growth rings, and the shells can actually kind of flake and crack. So I'm, again, really excited to have these. They look absolutely beautiful in this tank. And the weekend I'm filming this, where we are working on adding like 7 new tanks to the fish room. So we're definitely going to add these guys to their species-only tank. I have not found mystery snails to eat plants. Now, people are going to say, well, they're eating plants. No, they're eating the dead plants. So Lavnia keeps her snails in planted aquariums. She does great with them. As you can see, I have some Java fern in there with them. I'm going to let some mullein build up already. You can see the fish running around the back. But we're going to give these guys some time to adjust. And I'm so happy to have a good line of mystery snails, because these were absolutely bred by Lav herself. So again, a big thank you to Lavnia. I am so happy to have a good quality mystery snail in the fish room, and I'm really excited to get them moved to their own tank so I can actively breed these snails again, kind of continue that series, get some good snails in the fish room. I love mystery snails, I really do. So check out the Mother of Snails, check out Lavnia. I will be leaving her Instagram link down below. And she was kind enough to send me some algae wafers, right? So these are one of the foods that she feeds to her snails, a good quality algae wafer. And I want to do some more videos on like actively feeding snails and that kind of things. I have learned a lot from Lavnia, but I have to say though, like any good fish keeper, you've got to try your fish food.